Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about Ashimary or Ashimary. I'm not sure how you quite say it, but they sent me some goodies. They sent me a wig to review and a couple of goodies, so I'm here to share y'all my honest thoughts and reviews on this new wig. They got a new wig, and y'all, this is the bomb. Okay, so they gave me a bonnet and it comes with a matching robe too, so I thought that was really cute. So that's not why we're here. We're here for the wig, right? Okay, so let's jump right in, y'all. This is a 360 wig, y'all. Pre-plucked, lace pre-cut. The lace is pre-bleached. It comes with an elastic band, and this wig is unique. It's part of their new collection. It has this kind of pulley system in the back to kind of get everything tight. As you can see, the lace is very transparent. It's a more of an ashy white color, but we're gonna fix all that. Okay, so I wanted to show y'all the inside of the wig and more details. And like I said, this is a 360 Invisiatrap. Okay, so I put the wig on, and this is how it looks straight out of the box. Really tight. The wig cap was really tight, y'all, like really tight. To fix that, I went ahead and made a cut right here, and this just makes everything, you see how it's more loose in the front now? This makes everything really nice and fitted for my big head base. So go ahead and make a cut right there, like right where that like right before that little pulley system is attached. Okay, so now I'm gonna show y'all how to install it. Okay, super easy install. First, I go ahead and to protect my edges, I just spray the lace spray on my edges and push them back. This just gets my edges out of the way and makes for more of a clean install. Then I did go ahead and spray a layer of the lace glue down like in front of my hairline, and I just kind of am pressing everything down where it needs to go. Okay, so this was super easy since the lace was already installed, cut and everything. So yeah, it was a really easy install once I kind of customized it to my big head. Okay, now I am cutting off a few pieces. Even though I did make the lace bigger, it was bigger in the front, so I did have to kind of match my hairline. This part is optional, but I feel like it makes my hairline look more natural and more like customizable, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just cutting extra little pieces off that don't need to be there. And then I went ahead and for the side tabs, I did have to go in and cut a little bit because it was longer than like my ears. It was like coming further down than my ears. So to do that, I just parted it, and then I went ahead and cut right in that part at a like an angle, like a C shape, and just kind of like around my ear shape, and y'all, it was good to go. Okay, so I always do my lace installs in 3 steps. I do the front little part, and then I do one side, the left side, and then I do the right side. So now we're doing one side. I'm just spraying that all over this little section right here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and lay everything down, making sure that I'm pulling down and forward, like pull the lace from all sides and angles to get everything like laid. Okay, and then make sure, y'all, I do use my a can of my lace spray just like as a rolling pin. It just further flattens everything out. Okay, so I'm doing the same exact step on the other side, just spraying that lace glue spray, and then I'm gonna put the lace right in there, and boom, the front is laid. Okay, and y'all, I did not lay the back. Like, I know that's such a surprise, but I didn't lay the back. I just kind of finessed it, which I'll show y'all here in a minute. And I went ahead and put the elastic band on. Y'all, this elastic band is bomb. It came with the wig, and it has little things on there for your ears to protect them from hurting, because sometimes that elastic band is real tight. Now, as y'all can see, my locks are out in the back, so we are going to fix that by jamming it directly in there. Like, just jam it right on in. It should go right in, especially since the front is already laid down. And after this process was complete, all of my hair is inside of the wig, and now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with those little adjustable straps. They're like, you just pull it however tight you want it to be, and there is a pulley on both sides, so you do need to do both sides. As you see me doing here, I'm doing the other side. Just pull it really tight, and then I go ahead and tuck that little thing inside of the wig so that it's like not showing. And y'all, that is simply it. Like, this was a bit of a not easy, but it wasn't hard, okay? So especially for a 360. Now I will say the hair was kind of shedding. This is 26 inches, y'all. I will say I don't know if it's true to length. I mean, when I stretched it, of course, and y'all know how curly hair is, but yeah. So as y'all can see, lace is melted, y'all. Like, they're really pre-plucked and pre-bleached and really customized this hairline. So I'm showing you guys the parting area. They give a lot of parting area in this one, okay? And it's time to do my favorite thing, which is baby hair. So I usually do a part down the middle, which helps me kind of keep my baby hair symmetrical. So I'm just pulling them out and just going around the hairline, pulling like a little bit of hair, and it's uneven, it's not neat, like just enough hair to kind of cover that line of lace. Okay, so I'm doing that for this little baby hair, and then I go in for the little sideburn. And as you can see, I'm not pulling out too much hair, just enough, okay, like just enough to get where we're going. So I'll go ahead and do the same thing on both sides, on the other side, and get everything measured out, and then I pin the hair back. And of course, when you're cutting your baby hairs, do it in a diagonal, because otherwise they will be too long. And even doing it this way they're too long sometimes. So it's just kind of like a guessing game. You just got to see, where they will end up when you get to swooping and stuff. So I'm trying to cut at an angle, and I'm trying to cut, right above my eyebrows. So keep them like not long, but keep them not short. Not long, but short. Okay, so I'm using this Fantasia liquid mousse spray, and this is what I use for my baby hairs on both my synthetics and my human hair. Okay, so this is a favorite. It goes on really good, but also, if you want to comb it out, it will still leave that soft curl. Okay, sometimes I do curl my baby hairs before, but sometimes I just want to just go ahead and just do that myself. Curling them is the best option, but sometimes I like to freehand my baby hairs and go from there. Okay, so I'm putting that same Fantasia mousse spray on the edges, and I'm just kind of swooping them however I want it to go. And as y'all can see, the sideburns are a little bit dramatic, okay, but it is what it is. And I did go ahead and cut just a little bit more, and like I said, do this to your liking, or don't do the baby hairs. But I always find that with curly wigs, the baby hairs look way better. But like with straight hair, I'll do like minimal baby hairs, okay? Like it depends. I do it how I want, okay? So this is it, the install. Baby hairs, everything is finished. So this is the final result of the wig in its natural state. As you can see, I'm just kind of finger combing everything out. I had to attempt to do the bun so that I can show you guys how the wig looks pulled up. So this is me. I'm kind of just leaning over and pulling everything up. I got it in a kind of rough draft ponytail at first, and then from there I was gonna leave it like that, but I'm like, nah, that don't look too bad. And then I don't know what the back was looking like, so I did go ahead and pull like a few hairs out. Even though there is lace in the back, I feel like there needed to be some kind of wispy like baby hair in the nape area. This step is optional, especially if you want to lay the lace down. But other than that, I found this way is the best way. Just like pull out a few hairs and then go ahead and just cut it, just so that it's like, not all down your neck. Okay, so that's what y'all see me doing here, just cutting some little wispies for the back. And then I went in for a cleaner ponytail, more sleeker and more like, tight, so that it's not like all loose and lumpy in the back. Okay, and y'all, this wig is probably like my favorite wig ever. Okay, so I did like a little loose bun, and then I took the rest of the hair and wrapped it around, and y'all, that's it. Okay, like this wig is my new favorite. Like, as y'all can see, this is how it looks. Now I will say that part right there, y'all see me grabbing it, you will need to kind of tuck the elastic band inside of that, because it's big and blue and you can see it. And then also I did have to go in and pull I did have to cut like a little bit more, my ears were like kind of melted down. So pulled my ears out, and then I went ahead and pulled out some wispies on this part, because like I said, it is a large gape. But this is because my locks are really long and like real thick. So to to finish doing that, I just made sure everything was tucked and hidden. And honestly, this was like it. Like once I did that, I cut some more wispies in the front like I did in that nape area and just tucked everything down. And y'all, this was it. Final result, wig is bomb all the way around. Like as you can see, it does not look wiggy. It does not look bad in the back. Like this one is that girl, okay? So I had to put my makeup on, and of course I was really feeling myself then. Couldn't tell me nothing for show. But honestly, like this wig is really nice, and I like how you can pull it up, especially if you need to like work out or do anything like that. And I was still unconscious, not sure about the back, but you know, seeing it on camera, it did not look bad at all. Okay, so this wig is perfect for a ponytail, a half up, half do. Like you can really do anything with this wig. Okay, it's not full lace, so there's only lace in the back and the front, so you can't do like a, you know, like a full two pigtails or something like that. Y'all remember back in the day like how the vixen style was. You can't do it like that, but you can do like a lot with this wig. So I really appreciate it, and I really appreciate how easy the install was and how pre-plucked and natural the hairline looks without me having to do a goddamn thing, sis. Okay, here is, so I'm just going to show you guys, of course, how it looks taken down. So I'm going to go ahead and take the wig down, and this is the, you know, the wig in its, you know, natural state. I combed like the waves out and everything, so this is it, like just how it looks naturally. I did go ahead and wet it up off camera. I felt like I didn't need to show that, but this is more of a water wave, so it's more of a wave than a curl, you guys. So I really like the way that it looked. And of course with the baby hairs, like I said, you cannot miss doing big dramatic baby hairs with curly wavy hair. Like it just goes. Okay, so of course this is really good. I went ahead and opted for the no part look. I've never done a no part curly style, but I see it all the time, so I'm like, let me try it, and I'm definitely a fan. Okay, because sometimes doing the part, it gets old, and you know, you want to do a different style. So this is definitely it. Okay, I love how this turned out. This wig is a 10. Oh, I'll give this wig a 9 because it was shedding just a little bit, and it still is shedding to this day. But other than that, I cannot complain about anything on this wig. Okay, so make sure you guys check this one out. Everything is listed down in the description box, so make sure you guys click that and let me know what you guys think about this whole little new wig system that they got going. Okay, let's talk about it down in the comments. Have you guys tried this? Would you try it? Let's talk about it. Okay, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Your support does not go unnoticed. Okay, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye.